I gotta get this off my chest, y'all. Having two issues with this. Two issues I'm having. Number one is our young black men and our ladies. We're having a shortage of quality leadership amongst our race. Now, I'm a man. I'm about everyone having a good quality of life. That would be great. But right now, I'm talking about us, our people, young black men having a shortage of quality leadership. All right, mentorship. And this started a while back, a long time ago. I remember, when I was growing up, you had a couple of guys. In the generation before that, they had several guys. Now these guys nowadays, it's almost like they have none, just about. The guys from our generation that should be in mentorship at this point, a lot of them are reverting back to childish behavior. That's one issue. My second issue is the devalue and lowering the quality of boxing. And for people who are boxing connoisseurs, and we hold the history of boxing sacred, some of the things that are happening in boxing now are just blasphemous, man. And unfortunately, a man that I used to respect and I like. I mean, me and Floyd Mayweather have been in the same space a couple of times. I like the guy as an athlete. I respect him as a businessman. Some of the moves he made a lot of sense. But it's evident, don't get me wrong, you have to have finances to make things move. But I don't know if he's in character or if he's serious about this money thing. But it's been apparent that money seems to be his only motivator. Hey, that's his decision. All right. But what we're dealing with now is that it's becoming detrimental to both of those things. Here's why I say that. This beef with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy, and I'm a little late on it. I kind of fall back from the social media thing sometimes and from the secular stuff that's going on. And I get really, focused on my relationship with God and with the bigger things in life, especially right now with us about to inaugurate a new president. I've been kind of zeroing in on the political thing and the military thing, with me being, a Marine veteran. That's important to me. Our air quality, things like that is important to me. So I've been into other things. So I'm a little bit late on the Chris Brown Soulja Boy thing. But I just watched an organized sit-down interview with Soulja Boy, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and a couple other guys. And the way the conversation went, man, it's almost heartbreaking. The mind state that Soulja Boy's in. And he did admit that it was a move he made on social media that may have sparked the whole beef between him and Chris Brown. And here's something that bothered me that he said. He said he went to some mentors, some OGs, and some big homies and things like that, and asked, hey, was I wrong for this? And he said everybody told him no. Well, you might be talking to the wrong people, Soulja Boy. Maybe the leadership, the mentorship that you seeked out was just the wrong people. Feel like this: if you felt in your gut and in your heart that you did something wrong, just go to that man in private. Hey, Chris, I made a move, man. Now that I think back on it, it was the wrong move, and I'm sorry for that. And it's up to Chris Brown if he want to accept the apology, And I think Soulja Boy made that effort. It didn't go right, so now they're at each other's throats. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., 40 years old, pretty close to it, had a stellar career, highest paid athlete in any sport at one time. He's built up some power in the business world. He's a household name, so he's branded himself pretty well with the help of some smart marketing people around him and things like that. At this point, man, you're in a great position to be a mentor. That table where those guys sat down at would have been a great place to sit Soulja Boy and Chris Brown down and help them sort out their differences as, you know, a mentor, as a leader. That was the opportunity that Floyd had at that moment. Or any moment, it could be organized. Farrakhan's done it, other guys have done it, Jay Prince, you know, it happens. Sometimes we lose our opportunity for mentorship. Now the second part is that, you know, now boxing is being devalued at this point, because now it's being put out there, well, let's promote this thing, since these guys are going, you know, since these niggas going to do nigga things, they want to be at each other's throats. They talking all that rah-rah stuff. When I see you, I'm gonna drop you and all of this kind of stuff. Let's make some money off of this. Let's take it to the people and exploit it. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is at the heart of it. This man is only motivated by money. Oh my goodness, man, what a great opportunity to be a strong mentor and help these young brothers to see that this is not the direction we need to be going in. We're already divided as a country. Racism is on the rise again. When we take opportunities like this where our brothers, our social standing with one another as black men is deteriorating more and more each day, it seems. It hasn't improved the way it should over time. And we take opportunities like that and say, well, rather than heal the division and teach, I think I can make some money off of this situation. I'm money made. I'm about to get paid off of these dudes beefing with each other. Now, if it's not a publicity stunt, if they really do have feelings toward each other like this, then what are we doing? We put them in the ring, let them box, they make some money, and they still hate each other's guts, and then possibly still, you know, somebody's got to come out the winner. He's probably going to talk trash, make it worse, and then some street stuff still happens. Everybody loses. But in the meantime, also, boxing is losing its credibility. We're turning it into just a circus. Now, I understand charity events and things like that where you have celebrity boxing, and I understand stuff like that. We've done stuff like that just for sheer entertainment, and it was put out that way. It's just for entertainment. You know, Willie D knocked out Melly Mel in one of those kind of things. Then you got Jeff Mayweather. He did a charity event. Oscar De La Hoya, different people. I get that. I think one of the Busey brothers did some stuff, something like that. I get that. That's just for entertainment, and it's promoted that way. But this is supposed to be a money-making fight. Just like the nonsense with Conor McGregor getting in with Floyd Mayweather Jr. It was just a money grab, and he made that clear. I'm just trying to get paid. But what about the legacy of the sport, man? Boxing has a rich history. Errol Spence, you should be insulted. Keith Thurman, you should be insulted. Andre Ward, all these guys that have fought since they were children, went to the Olympics, are now building a professional career. Clarissa Shields, 2-time gold medalist, just turned pro. You should be insulted by this, that you worked your entire life to earn these opportunities to get these big money fights and to get titles. And some couple of rapper dudes don't like each other, and Floyd Mayweather Jr. decides, this is the fight I need to promote. Man, we got problems here. We got problems amongst our people, with division, with evil, with this gangsterism, this beefing with each other. We got problems with our brothers that should be in mentorship, that are still trying to gangbang and talking nonsense and beefing with kids. Got guys beefing with their own kids on social media. It's nonsense. And then we got a sport like boxing that gets kids off the streets, gives them an opportunity, and then we grow them to the point where they can actually make a living doing it. And we put someone else who hasn't worked for that opportunity in front of them. It's shameful. Floyd, you need to get your head right, man. And next time you see me, I ain't hard to spot. I don't look like everybody else. If you see me, you don't like what I said, why don't we do what I just suggested with Soulja Boy and Chris Brown? You get in private and you have a conversation about it and you iron out your differences. But at the end of the day, there should be some resolution. And we should make some progress as men and as people. That's my feelings on it. Leave some comments, subscribe. I want to hear what y'all think. Peace.